music stores are such cool places. They're about community and about exploring new things and having lots of fun. And whenever I go into a music store, I'm like a total crazy kid in a candy store because I can't stop playing with different instruments and different sounds and looking at different music books. And I love the vibe of them because it's a place where you can meet little kids who are just starting out in music, and even people who've been doing it for 25 years who come in to repair an instrument or buy something new or try something new. And there's always more to experience, and I think that's the whole point of music stores, is to bring us all together and to not be afraid to just get out of your comfort zone and pick up something new and try something new. So this video series is about Rodger and his second-hand music store called MusicWorx. The first bit is more personal, about him and his journey of music and how he got to actually open up MusicWorx. And the second bit is more about the store, its function in the community, and what it actually is. So I hope you guys enjoy and have a great day. So when did you first get into music?
You know, I started drumming in 1964.
Wow.
Is the way my age doesn't tell. In those days, all schools had these things called cadet bands, because schools were all very militarized. And I got involved in drumming in 64. And I grew from there. In about 67, we formed a pop band, a young pop band that was very much Beatles orientated, and there was a drummer there. But the tragic thing in those years is that the army always screwed you up. That I went to the army and the rest of my guitarists didn't, so they found another drummer. I came out of the army looking for a band. They then went into the army.
Oh wow!
All
Never
sorts
happened
of
to you guys.
Then, needless to say, I took up Scottish pipe band, which I did for 26 years with the Guards and Rifles Regimental Pipe Band, with 10 Durban tattoos down in Durban. Durban tattoos is something that everybody knows, the Edinburgh tattoo. That happens in Edinburgh every year. A lot of other countries have now joined the bandwagon and have tattoos. And tattoos is really a musical event, but it's always got a military connotation.
Oh, okay.
Marching bands and stuff like that.
Oh, that's awesome.
The Durban tattoo ran for 13 years.
Wow, that's awesome.
In July. And I did 10.
Sure.
Consecutive 10. I don't know why I didn't do the last 3, but so be it.
Yeah.
So I played in pipe bands for 26 years, and then I stopped, and I took up djembe drum, the African drums you see, a djembe drum.
Yes, yeah.
With horn for about 3 or 4 years.
How was it to move from the Celtic influence of pipe bands and bagpipes to African?
You know, it's not easy because it's so differently written. The pipe band is very regimented, rudimentary, and straightforward. Yeah. Whereas this is an African groove. Yeah. And I think I'm very lucky. I don't think none of my colleagues in the pipe band can understand djembe drumming.
Yeah,
and my djembe drumming. Feeling. Absolutely. My djembe drumming guys can't understand why. Pipe band. Yeah. I love them both. So I'm back in. I gave up pipe bands after 26 years. So I had a sabbatical of about 20. And now I'm back in pipe bands. Oh, wow. And playing with the Santa Scottish.
That's awesome.
So I'm back in there. And in the interim, I did gumboot dancing.
Gumboot dancing as well?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Because it's all rhythmic. It's
yes.
whether you're hitting your gumboots or hitting the drum, it's the drum, it's all rhythmic. I've got a photograph of myself at about 2 years old. I was born in the house, and there's a gutter there, and there's this little kid sitting there, and next to him is a little drum. And I suppose most parents buy their kids a drum, and I hope that in 7 days they get tired.
The noise.
And I suppose that's where it all is. Something clicked, and it's never stopped.
Yeah. So how does one actually get involved in a pipe or a marching band?
You know, you've got to ferret them out. Nobody advertises and says, please come and join this band. It's purely through connections, people that you know, and somehow you track them down. Or often what happens is when you're playing at a venue, we had a flash mob. You know what a flash mob is?
Yeah.
We did one at Rosebank in the pipe band.
Oh, wow.
So we had all these guys dressed in civilians, lurking in the Rosebank Mall.
Yeah.
And
they suddenly started. One guy would start, another one started. Everybody was just looking around and saying, "This is incredible."
Yes, yeah.
And everybody would, form up at a certain area, and then we played Jingle Bells and all these wonderful tunes. And then people would come up to us there and say, "Excuse me,
Yeah.
can I join the pipe band?"
Yes, yeah.
And then you come and join the pipe band.